Smartphones have come a long way. The problem is, a lot of people are still holding on to something that's slow, cracked, or constantly running low on battery. If you're thinking it's finally time to upgrade, this video is here to help. We're breaking down the top 5 best Samsung phones available right now. And whether you're focused on performance, battery life, camera quality, or just getting the most value for your money, there's something here that'll fit. These aren't just random picks. We've considered how different people actually use their phones. From power users to casual streamers, we've got options that make sense. You'll find links below with up-to-date pricing and full specs. And just a heads up, this list isn't ranked, so be sure to watch through. Your ideal phone might be the last one we cover. Let's get into it. First up is the Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 6. This lists best foldable phone. It's a phone that can fold out to become a tablet. The Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 6. It's the phone Samsung's been working towards for some time now. It's thinner, lighter, and more stylish than ever, and it nails the balance between innovation and everyday usability. Closed, it works just like a premium smartphone. Open it up, and you've got a vibrant, portable 7.6-inch AMOLED tablet right in your hands. Whether you're gaming, multitasking, or binge-reading comics, it instantly elevates how you use your phone. That massive inner display's absolutely stunning. Bright, sharp, and buttery smooth, everything just looks better on it. And thanks to the refined hinge, Flex Mode feels more polished than ever. You can prop it up on its own, split your apps side by side, or turn it into a mini workstation wherever you are. Productivity and entertainment on the go? This thing eats it up. Cameras? Solid across the board. The 50-megapixel main shooter, ultra-wide, and 3x telephoto give you plenty of range. But the real trick is using the main camera for selfies via the cover screen. It's such a smart use of the design and a game-changer for anyone who cares about selfie quality. This makes the Z Fold 6 a better option than the Galaxy S24 FE if picture quality is a high priority. Technically, the crease is still there, but honestly, it fades into the background in day-to-day use. What you'll notice more is how much screen you're getting in such a compact form. It is a tad pricey, but you're getting a high-level experience, and with Samsung continuing to refine this design year after year, the Fold 6 feels like the most complete, polished foldable on the market. If you want to be ahead of the curve, the Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 6 is one of the most futuristic and versatile phones you can buy right now. Next up is the Samsung Galaxy S25 Plus. This lists best phone for most people. It's got a camera that can shoot 8K at 30 frames per second. The Samsung Galaxy S25 Plus might just be the most underrated phone in Samsung's lineup this year. It kind of sits in this interesting space. Not quite ultra, not quite base, but that's exactly where the magic is. This thing is all about balance. You're getting flagship-level battery life, an insanely sharp 6.7-inch AMOLED display, and super solid performance across the board, all while keeping things relatively reasonably priced. Another big win? The speakers. The Galaxy S25 Plus brings some of the best stereo sound you'll hear on any phone this year. Samsung's tuning gives it a wide soundstage and clear separation, so vocals and effects don't get muddied. Pair it with that gorgeous display, and you've basically got a mini home theater in your pocket. What's really impressive is the screen. Technically, it's Samsung's sharpest panel, which means more pixels per inch. It's bright, vibrant, and a noticeable step up from the base S25. You're also getting 45 watts of fast charging and the best battery life of any Galaxy phone right now, even beating the S25 Ultra. It runs on the Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 Elite for Galaxy chip, which means this thing is fast. It handles everything: high-end games, multitasking, AI editing, DeX desktop mode. It's all here. And speaking of AI, Galaxy AI on the S25 Plus plays it smart, making helpful suggestions without taking over the experience. Camera-wise, you're getting solid results, and all the Samsung software perks like Night Mode, Pro Mode, and even 8K video. The S25 Plus hits the sweet spot. Big screen, big battery, great performance, and you're not overpaying for stuff you don't need. Now for the Samsung Galaxy S24 FE. This lists best phone for the money. It's made of Gorilla Glass Victus Plus, a solid material that helps the S24 FE survive drops of up to 2 meters in height. The Galaxy S24 FE is probably the most impressive phone Samsung's released this year. It's not flashy, but it delivers nearly the full flagship experience for a much lower price. You're getting a big 6.7-inch AMOLED display, the same Galaxy AI features from the higher-end S24 lineup, and strong performance thanks to Samsung's Exynos 2400E chip. Let's talk real-world use. The display's sharp. It's got 120 Hz of smooth display, and it's plenty bright even in sunlight. The bezels are a bit chunkier than what you'll find on the premium models, especially the chin. But honestly, it's easy to overlook once you're using the phone. Battery life is one of the best parts of the S24 FE, which can last up to 11 hours of constant use. Charging speed is solid too, up to 25 watts wired, plus wireless and reverse wireless charging on deck. Performance-wise, it punches way above its price point. The 2400E chip holds its own even in heavier tasks in gaming, with smooth performance and barely any heat buildup. It's paired with 8 gigs of RAM and either 128 or 256 gigabytes of storage, more than enough for most users. For the camera setup, you've got a 50-megapixel main, a decent ultra-wide, and a 3x telephoto. It'll get the job done for social shots and casual video. If you're just trying to get into the Galaxy ecosystem, especially Galaxy AI, without dropping ludicrous sums of cash, the S24 FE is a smart move. You're getting most of what makes the S24 lineup great for a lot less. Now, the Samsung Galaxy Z Flip 6, a regular-sized smartphone that can fold up like a wallet. The Galaxy Z Flip 6 is one of those phones that quietly wins you over. At first glance, not much has changed. Same slick clamshell design, same flex window, and same premium build with that Armor aluminum and Gorilla Glass Victus 2. Because Samsung didn't reinvent the Flip, they refined it. And honestly, it's their best flip phone yet. The most noticeable improvement is the performance. You're getting Qualcomm's Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 for Galaxy and 12 gigs of RAM across the board, which finally puts it on even footing with Samsung's flagships. Day-to-day performance is fast, smooth, and stable. Whether you're flipping it open for a quick call, navigating with maps, or editing photos, it keeps up effortlessly. That 6.7-inch dynamic AMOLED display is bright, 2600 nits peak, and sharp with a buttery 120 Hz refresh rate. The crease is still there, but it's shallower and much less distracting. Battery life's also got a nice bump with a minimum of 6 hours with constant use or 2 days of light use. Camera-wise, the upgrade to a 50-megapixel main sensor is subtle but appreciated. You still get that ultra-wide versatility, and with expert RAW support, flex mode shooting, and decent AI-based features, this phone captures better shots than you'd expect from a Flip. The Z Flip 6 isn't trying to be everything. It's stylish, practical, fun, and finally, fast. The main attraction here is without a doubt the ability to fold your phone and put it away. It can fold out to become like a regular Galaxy S25 or fold up like a Nintendo SP. If you love the idea of carrying your phone around compactly and discreetly, this is the phone for you. Last but not least, the Samsung Galaxy S25 Ultra. This lists best phone overall. It's got an IP68 rating, meaning it can withstand being submerged in water as deep as 5 feet for up to 30 minutes. The Galaxy S25 Ultra isn't just spec'd out, it's meticulously crafted. Titanium build, smart AI features. This is Samsung at the top of its game. Android elevated. First, the display. A massive 6.9-inch dynamic AMOLED panel that's brighter than ever, with thinner bezels and a new anti-glare coating. It's sharp, vivid, and usable in full sunlight. One of the best screens ever on any smartphone. Pair that with the Snapdragon 8 Elite for Galaxy chip, and you've got an absolute powerhouse. Whether you're gaming, multitasking, or pushing AI features, this phone doesn't flinch. And those AI features? Next level. Cross-app actions with Gemini make multitasking way more natural. Need to find pet-friendly spots and text a friend? One voice command? The gallery's best face, audio eraser, and on-device generative edits make real-time content creation shockingly easy. Samsung's blend of local processing and cloud-based AI is the most mature we've seen so far. The S Pen is still here, now without Bluetooth, but still pressure-sensitive and just as precise. Most people won't miss Air actions, and the stylus feels more like a creative tool than a gimmick. Camera-wise, you've got a quad setup that continues Samsung's tradition of excellence. The upgraded 50-megapixel ultra-wide sensor is a standout, and low-light performance is stellar. Battery life is solid, charging is fast enough, and the software update promise of 7 years is industry-leading. Bottom line, the Galaxy S25 Ultra is the best all-around Android phone you can buy right now. It's the Ultra for a reason. If you want the most power, polish, and productivity, this is it. All right, that's the list. Samsung is really pushing boundaries right now, from powerful flagships to innovative foldables and phones that easily last all day. If you found something that fits your needs or learned something useful, consider giving the video a like. And if you're ready to check prices or specs, all the links are in the description below. We've made sure to point you to the best available deals. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.